Pleased to be joined from the red-hot Calgary Stampeders, Dominique Rhymes, who just recorded his first touchdown last week. An incredible run for the team. Dominique, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you for having me, man. It's a pleasure to be here this morning.
Fellas are looking good. I mean, I don't know what your expectations were, but, we chatted with Dave Dickinson before the season. He's like, yeah, we might be rolling over the entire defense. There's a lot of new faces. And you're like, well, they could probably be better than 5 wins, but 5 wins in the first 6 weeks, that's way better. How good are the guys feeling?
Guys feel good, man. It's been a lot of hard practices. People just working hard and hard in the sense of guys just getting after it, man. We get the pass like we're banging like we're in a game. We're competing like it's game day every day. So like once we get in the game, everything's a lot slowed down. It's easier. I mean, it's funny because me and Vernon talked before the season. It was like we're not losing. I don't care what happened last year or what, we're not losing. So it's just a mindset I think we have, and everybody's just bought into, man. It's not losing that rep against our opponent.
UNVA played together in 2023 in BC. How instrumental was his arrival to you picking Calgary in free agency?
Oh, it's big because that's always been my brother. Since he got to BC, we always been cool and always chatted up all the time. Even when I played in Ottawa last year, he was in BC. I was still calling him, checking on him, seeing how good he was doing over there. So man, just to get back, and man, it's just like playing with your brother, man. So it's nothing but fun out there for us.
That's unreal. The offense has been incredible. The defense has been outstanding, and I think the league has been put on notice when you beat Winnipeg, then go into Regina, win, and then go win in Winnipeg again. That's incredibly impressive. Your only loss was in like some monsoon rains. Otherwise, you're perfect.
Yeah, man, it's just first of all, you gotta credit the coaches, man. They've been coming up with some great game planning against those teams, and we just been executing on everything they've been coaching on, and everybody's bought in. Attention to detail is at a high level, so I mean we just have to keep that up and keep that mindset of we want to go 1-0 every week. And I think as long as we do that, things go the way we want it to go. So I mean the guys are hungry than ever. You know what I mean? They think about last year and how people, seen the team, and those type of memories make you go even harder for this year.
I got to ask you about the rookie, the Moose, Damien Alford. Yeah. What have you seen from the kid, and what's he like? Because the last 3 games, he's exploded.
Yeah, man. I think I seen it his first week of camp. Just how receptive he is to learning about the game, and just how good he wants to like be as a player. I mean, each and every practice, guys are catching balls after practice. We're getting runs in. He's asking questions to be a better pro. And I think when you get a rookie and he's on that type, he has that type of mindset. I mean, the sky's the limit, man. I told him once he got his first touchdown, I said, hey, why don't you go on the touchdown streak? And I mean, look where we at right now, man. I mean, I love the kid so much, man. He's an incredible talent. I'm glad he's with us.
Yeah.
I'm tall, and we got Tevin tall. He makes us look small. So I mean, I'm glad the Moose is on our side.
So I'd heard that VA found some sort of clip of his old coach, probably at Penn State, where they called him Bambi his first couple games. And then he went off and had a big game. He's like, we got to change his nickname. He's now the Moose. Did you and VA dig that up and get him going on the Moose celebrations?
Yeah, I didn't hear about that story with VA, but no, it was I think the night before the Saskatchewan game, all the receivers was at Earl's, and everybody has like their own signature thing of what they do, and we like, man, what you think yours would be? He said, Moose, and then we just came up with the celebration. I think Tevin had him doing this with his hands, and we're like, nah, you should just keep it here with it. So I mean, it was perfect, and it's sticking. So I mean, I love it for him. I just need 5%.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, his Moose stuff.
Small little cream.
Yeah, small little smidget.
What? So you're going around the table. You're talking about like your spirit animals, or like what animal you would be. What was your answer when someone asked you?
I don't think I have the spirit animal.
Well, if he's the moose, like you were saying, you're at Earl's. The fellas are out. You're going around the table. Is that sort of what you're saying, or is it just not animals? Just happen to be him was the moose.
I'd be a grizzly bear.
I love it.
I just like to maul. I'm a mauler. I'm a mauler on the field. I just like to maul people.
Dude, that's 8 years in Canada. I guess 7 if you look at the COVID craziness. But you're
9
picking.
if you look at COVID.
Were you here for that, by the way? I shouldn't gloss over that. Or did you stay at home? Like that would have been a disastrous year to be a player in this league.
Yeah, no, I was back in Florida.
Yeah.
And then I was in Canada for a little bit with my wife. So yeah.
No fun. Anyway, we'll move on. You're calling yourself a grizzly bear. You're from Miami. That tells me you're starting to get some Canadiana rubbed off on you, a little maple syrup drizzled on you.
Yeah, man. I tell people I'm full Canadian now, man. I've been staying in Canada probably for full time for like 4 years now with my wife. So yeah, I'm starting to become Canadian, eh?
Well done. Nicely played. Could you imagine that growing up as a kid in Miami that you're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go live in another country for almost a decade?
I mean, if you would have told me that if I was in high school, I'm like, I don't know where half those cities are. The only city I know is Toronto. So
Sure.
yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy where life takes you, but I always tell people this, man. God takes you to the places where you need to be, and I needed to be in Canada, and life has been nothing but amazing since I've been in the CFL. So it's been a blessing.
That's unreal. What do you love about being up here? It's obviously very different than Miami. The rain you said before we started, very similar to Miami, just not as warm.
Very, very similar, but I don't know, man. I like seeing the seasons change, like seeing the leaves change. Man, the people here are amazing. They're courteous, they're nice. You could just walk anywhere, you could just have a conversation with a random person. You can't do that in Miami. People just look at you crazy. But nah, Canada's been nothing but nice to me. So it's a place, I want to, stay forever.
It's interesting. A lot of new guys here in Calgary on this team, VA included. That defense is almost entirely overhauled. Dave Dickinson did return, but most of his staff got whacked from last year. That can sometimes be a real tough spot for guys, but you guys have turned it into a major positive. Is that like clean slate, that fresh start helped a bunch for everyone, where it's just like there's not a lot of baggage from last year in the sense that a lot of guys aren't here that were here last year?
Yeah, I think it's one of the things where, like you say, you have a fresh start, and guys can start fresh. You got new coaches, you got new things where you can change up a little bit, and guys just like, yeah, man, I want to win, I want to be great, and it's a different mindset shift that people had coming into this year. Like whatever it takes to win, whatever it takes to be great, we're willing to do, and you see it, you see that. Before practice, after practice, guys are getting extra film, extra lifting in, like asking the coaches how can they be better. Like you just see all the right things happening, and that's the type of thing you want that changes a culture, that changes into a winning culture. So that's something, as guys that's been in the league, guys that's Grey Cup champions, because you got a couple champions on the team. They know what it takes, and all it takes is a few guys to do certain things to everybody else start doing the same thing, and then you have just one big train rolling of guys doing the right things around the facility.
Hey, best of luck on Thursday. You guys host Montreal. Congrats on 5,000 yards. You cleared that earlier this year. Walk me through that touchdown you had last week, because all of a sudden there's one D-back for 2 wide receivers. I'm like, this isn't going to go well for that guy. Number 31 is going to get cooked up here.
Yeah, I think it was just a personnel issue. I think they thought we were doing short yardage because we made substitutions, and I think they messed up, and I was on the receiving end. He said he was going to throw it to whoever 31 went to. So I was just lucky enough to get that free touchdown. It was probably the easiest touchdown in my career, but I take it every day.
Keep it rolling. Thanks for chatting with us, Dominique.
Hey, thank you for having me. Have a great day.
Hey, buddies. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Also, if you could throw in a like and subscribe, it does help us out with what it is we are doing. And check out more at flamesnation.ca.